1 million views in 2 days. That is wild.
When I get the tattoo, like 50,000 of subscribers get off from me like in 1 hour.
That is wild. He had a Vladimir Putin tattoo. I don't think Vladimir Putin is a leader that's ever done anything racist. But I don't know. I just look at him and I'm like, I don't know if he messes with black people. So, who knows, man?
50,000 of subscribers get off from me like in 1 hour.
Hey, yo, Poudii, bro. Yo, Poudii, join the team, bro. Cut off the dreads, my boy. Let them go. Or shorten them joints. It's Dante's flipping, his waistband. Listen. I'm sure he was absolutely snapping, bro. It's because there's no beat. And you know when people freestyle, you've seen man them freestyle like this with no beat, just out in the open. But because you're hearing the bars, you know it's cold. But in this case, we don't know what he's saying, but we know it's cold, bro.
Yeah, can I get a number 3? And just put the fries in the bag.
I was searching for the right guy for this video, and after a year of searching, I stumbled across Sam, a black guy, born and raised in Russia, who knows Moscow like the back of his hand.
Bro, that haircut was diabolical. This is like one huge dread. It's like the Weeknd's cut that he used to have.
Cross Sam, a black guy, born and raised in Russia, who knows Moscow like the back of his hand. This is Black in Russia.
Yo, Poudii always got good ass music playing in his videos, bro. And you know, I think Russia gets a bad rep. Like, Russia gets a bad rep because of history, you know, the Soviet Union and all of that. Their political choices, like the war with Ukraine. But we gotta remember, bro, the Russian people usually ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. It's a dictatorship. They can't even vote. And look, they've got good culture. They look like they have definitely a better thriving basketball scene than the UK. Like, we gotta separate the Russian leaders from the Russian people, because I think Russian people are quite cool. Oh, okay, we got the females out here. Anyways, that guy was wearing a chain and everything. What's that, another Russian rapper? I'm telling you, Russian rap, it be hitting. And we got Russian, these guys are ballers as well.
What do you know about Russia?
Well, I think of Russia, I think of cold, political stuff. Kind of like a place not to go, even from where I'm from.
Facts.
But I don't really know too much about it other than cold and like politics.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You won't believe what I'm about to show you in Moscow. But I see that people from the US have no idea that there are even black people in this city.
Yo. This guy, whoever this guy is, I'm getting some good energy from him. Like, I feel like this is a cool guy. Like, just straight off the bat, from his energy, the way he talks, I feel like this guy be one of the bros.
We're living, doing our thing. Yeah.
I didn't know either. Like, when you think of Moscow, being from where I'm from, you don't expect black people. Like, when we think of Russia, we just think of white people. We never just think like a black community in Russia. You know what I mean?
And you don't even think that black people could be doing fine in a city like Moscow.
Exactly.
Language way different from English.
Yeah.
Culture way far away from Africa.
Even just hearing you speak Russian, that just, to me, is like, it don't even feel real.
The idea is to celebrate blackness.
Yeah.
There is not a spot in the world where black people don't do good.
Absolutely.
Wherever you put a black person, we will find our way.
Absolutely.
And through my life story and the life stories of my friends, I'm about to show you that we always find our way. You can't stop us, bro. You saw that shit. It's time to experience Russia.
Hey yo, also shout out to Poudii for losing weight, bro. I remember I used to watch Poudii like a few years back. I stopped watching him, but I think I'm gonna start watching him again. But Poudii lost some good weight, bro. He's probably had like a transformation going on.
Let's do it.
See, it looks like a nice look. All things considered about Russia, like looking at the street and like people living their lives, it looks like a nice place to live, bro. Like, all the political stuff aside, you know, all of the bad things that the leaders of the country are doing aside, it looks like a cool spot, nice spot to live, bro. And I believe in people are getting less racist day by day. So China's not as racist as it used to be. Like Japan's not as racist as it used to be. So the world is healing.
So Soviet Union isn't Russia.
Soviet Union is like 40 countries.
So is that the same thing as USSR?
Yeah. Soviet
Yo, this
Union
guy,
is
this guy gotta be tall as hell, bro. This guy look tall as hell.
that's different names for the same country.
But Russia was one of the countries in that.
Yeah.
When I think of Russia, this is what I think of, these buildings.
When Soviet Union reached its peak, they started building identical shits everywhere.
Right.
Identical schools, housing, groceries, everything was the same.
That's
why you get the
communism.
feeling when you're
That's communism. That's what communism is, bro. Like they're just, if one person's deciding how everybody lives their lives, it's gonna be identical stuff everywhere. So, but then again, in an ideal world, like if communism works, at least everybody's getting to eat. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, I think the individuality is more important. So, I pick a capitalist system.
If you go to even Poland, at some extent, you feel like you're in Russia.
It was the same infrastructure throughout the entire.
Everything the
Okay.
same. The flats, the toilet,
Yeah.
the street name.
Yeah.
You guys gotta remember, I studied history. In World War II, bro, the whole of Eastern Europe, that was all the USSR. Austria, Hungary, Czech, Slovakia, Poland, all of the Eastern European countries, that was all part of Russia whilst it was the USSR. Crazy.
Yeah. Oh, the street names too.
Like in any Soviet Union, you have a Lenin Street. Has a
Lenin
main
Street.
Uh-huh.
of the
Lenin Street, bro. Lenin was one of the worst dictators ever. Oh no, my bad. That was Stalin. See, my history's getting mixed up. But Lenin was obviously a very notable Russian leader. So every street in these countries got a Lenin Street. Imagine if all of the countries that were under the English Empire or the British Empire had an Oxford Road. That is the comparison.
city, and you have a bunch of like squares.
Oxford Street.
At the same in any Soviet Union street.
Tell me about how you ended up in Russia.
For you to be black and in a country like Russia,
Yeah.
it has to be something bizarre. In my instance, my dad was sent to the Soviet Union in 88 or 89 to study
From where?
from Nigeria.
So you're Nigerian.
Yoruba boys.
Yoruba boy.
Yoruba, no Yoruba.
Nigerians are everywhere.
Yoruba.
It's common for Nigerians to come to Russia?
It has to be a bizarre story. It's not common.
And it was probably a lot less black people then than now.
At a point in my life, I knew only 2 cities in my hometown.
Yeah.
Black families, mine and a friend of ours. He decides to try it out. He kinds of like it. Then shit go left. The Soviet Union collapsed. You have the Hungry 90s, and he still decides to stay.
What's the Hungry 90s?
The Hungry 90s, that's after the Soviet Union collapsed.
No food.
Russia had like 8 to 10 years of lawlessness,
Yo.
total lawlessness.
What's
That's
that
wild.
movie, Purge, where it's like all
Exactly.
crime is legal or something?
Crime is legal.
You're
police,
lying. So someone, like cop could see someone
Imagine-
knock somebody out in the face and nothing happens to them.
Nothing happens.
Your mom is Nigerian too?
Both my parents Yoruba.
Do you consider yourself more Nigerian or more Russian?
My base is Nigerian. My spirit is Nigerian. But the way I speak, the way I interact, the way I talk is Russian European.
Because you were born and raised there.
Yeah. But like whenever I'm talking about something deep, like where my energy comes from,
Yeah.
that's totally Nigerian.
So let me say this,
Okay.
in the States, there's this
I like, you gotta be in tune with your roots always, man. That's good.
type of black person that too white for the black kids and too black for the whites.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're too Russian for the Nigerians and too Nigerian for the Russians?
I had a moment like that in my life till I went to uni. Before that, everything I had about my black experience was knowledge. But now it shifted into experience. Most of us,
I feel like that's universal. If it's not the fact that you're too white or too black, them things there, it's gonna be something else. Before you hit 18 years old, before you go to uni and actually experience life for a little bit, like the real world, it's gonna be lots of little battles like that about your identity. It's always about your identity when you're young.
we have this conflict of identity. You have no blacks
There you
around
go.
You try to act as the people you see around you. That's the Russians. So,
Right.
yo, I'm Russian. Speak the language. I like only white girls. I listen to Russian music.
Right, yeah.
Nah, I'm not African. Once you black, bro.
Right.
Wherever you at, Russia, China, US, they will let you know.
In Brazil, there's black Brazilians, right? In UK, there's black British people, right?
Yeah.
What if it's just like y'all in the early stages of having y'all black people to where it feels like it's not like a melting pot?
Yeah, but all of you you have your American experience, the Mexican American experience, the white American experience, the black American experience.
Right.
When you're growing up as a black person in Russia, the first thing you do is neglect your second part. But people around you will always let you know you're black. Always.
Yeah.
So the first thing you have to do, what I'm very grateful to my dad for, accept the fact that, yo, I'm an African born in Russia, and trying to find that balance.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, shout out to Poudii for these music choices, bro. He's actually, like, this is filmmaking, bro. This is filmmaking, bro. I'm so glad he took a break from YouTube and decided to really perfect his craft, because this is a beautiful documentary.
Poudii. Poudii, bro. Good to meet you. Poudii. Chilling? Good, bro.
Yo, what's up?
Poudii, bro. Good to meet you, man. You're a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Heard some good things, man. Heard some good things. Poudii.
Poudii. Like Putin.
Like Poudii with a P. No.
Putin is
Poudii like
crazy.
No. Oh, you got a Putin tattoo.
Yeah.
That is insane.
exact.
Show it real quick. Show it to the camera.
Yo, what's up?
Where'd you get that?
Yo, I feel like, I know shade to bro, but I feel like getting a Vladimir Putin tattoo as a black Russian is the equivalent of somebody getting a black American getting a Donald Trump tattoo, bro. I don't think it's too far fetched to say that, but you know, shout out to bro.
What's the significance of the Putin tattoo?
I'm Russian, nigga. Who the fuck?
Is there a lot of black folks who rap out here?
Not really, but all of my guys are rapping. Like, I'm the one famous black rapper in Russia.
Oh, you're like the biggest one. Bet, let's go inside, check everything out. Y'all
Hey,
Russian
nah, bro,
handshakes be killing
the
me.
biggest rapper out of Russia is Friendly Thug, bro. Friendly Thug. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take that back. I have no idea who the biggest rapper. I just know that my favorite rapper is Friendly Thug, bro.
In the U.S., we call that the Mexican handshake.
Oh, he can't fight. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. As somebody who's a boxer, these men cannot fight. These men cannot fight for their life. For the life of them, they can't fight. I promise you that.
Nice to meet you. Poudii, nice to meet you.
That's Sophie, my girl.
Oh,
This is where you do all your songs and stuff?
No, I'm
it's
doing
shorties in Russia, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got this stuff. It's some new shit for our fans and something like that. Let's go to the jacket. Oh, because of lights. Yeah, bad club. Bad club shit. I got it tied.
Studio crazy.
There is
Oh, it
nothing
lights up.
statue.
Oh, shit. Are you a
What
Satanist?
the flip?
No, it's for my jeweler.
You speak English?
Not.
Accent.
Брат, ты сатанист? Видишь, silent.
He is?
I don't know. Why didn't he respond right away? Ты сатанист, брат? Сразу, да, нет. Are you sure you want to enter that room with this guy? You're going in alone. Don't go, bro. The money doesn't work. Fuck that shit.
Bro, and then it's red.
He's a Satanist that nigga in this bed.
You like
Yo,
Satan?
Yeah,
You like
yeah, I like.
God?
what is good?
I like God.
Okay.
My God.
Hey, who's your God?
Кто твой бог?
Devil.
Oh my days.
Name you're not ready for. Huh? You think it's a joke?
Мне после этой жизни уже унаследован определенный чин.
Being a Satanist, yeah, has always it's always scrambled my brain how people are Satanists, bro. Satanism makes zero sense as a belief, because if you believe in the devil, you believe in God. So as a Satanist, you just know you're gonna go to hell, and you make sure you go to hell. Like, can somebody who's a Satanist explain that to me? Because that makes no sense whatsoever.
Дьявол может тебя трахнуть. Ты готов к этому? The devil can fuck you in this life.
Да, мы порой занимаемся этим.
He says he fucked the devil in this bed. He fucked... Oh, the devil
That is
fucks you and you fuck
crazy.
the devil. Что происходит? Ты трахаешь дьявола, и дьявол тебя трахает.
Facts.
I was afraid to come here, bro.
I rebuke you!
This is wild.
In the name of Jesus, rebuke!
My nigga.
What is going on?
Check this out.
I don't want to go in there, nigga. Nah.
Why do you got a prison in their yard?
What is going on, bro? I want no problems. We cool, right?
In the name of Jesus.
Hey, tell him cast no spells.
He did it by his own hands with the microscope here.
You talking about a fist? Did you not see a Satan ritual? My mind is right now, bro. We are in. I forgot. We are in Russia. Y'all see the title? What the fuck? I've been with niggas this whole time. The first white guy I talked to, I see a Satan. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Show me the jury. Show me the jury. In America, you see a white dude reach in the bag, bro. He finna shoot this bitch up.
Где то, который с...
Basically, he's the master.
Yeah, he's the master.
Master. We calling white people master in Russia?
That's crazy.
The master of jewelry.
When did y'all niggas sell y'all soul, bro?
Are you Christian?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
He can show how he's как полировать.
Polishes
How he's polishing the jewelry.
Show me how we pray, bro. Like, y'all show me show me how we pray. Show me how we go to church, bro. Show me how we worship Jesus.
If I'm not believing in this God shit, so I don't believe in this devil shit. I don't give a fuck about all of it. I believe in space.
We are all mad. I told you, bro. For a black person to be in Russia, you have to be bizarre.
Hey, Katrina, bad bitch just like Trina. Hey, I call her all winner. Yo, Ray Ban that's her turn. Hey, I fucked up the family. Yo, fucked up the family. Yo, fucked up the family. Yo, white hoe animal. Hey, she just wants some animal.
I was born here. Yeah, I was born in a little town, and when I was 14 years old, I moved to St. Petersburg. Moved to St. Petersburg with my mama. She's black too. She is the first.
I'm so proud that I know about St. Petersburg now. So there's Moscow and St. Petersburg. Those are the two biggest cities. Don't ask me about any of the other cities.
First female black rapper in Russia.
Your mom raps?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, there's female rappers in Russia?
A little. My mom was the first, like, she opened those gates, you know. My dad,
That's
he's
wild.
African. He was just studying here. My mom, like, didn't say to him that he has a child. And
with
he
him?
moved back to Africa without knowing that he had a son here.
Have you and him spoke?
Yes, he found me, like, when I was 21.
Wild.
I'm 33.
Wow,
Like
so
Jesus.
Bro.
I'm in
I'm 21, bro. That's
Jesus'
crazy.
age.
Your mom is a rapper here. How did that work? Was she popular? Was she big?
She was underground. She was actually an underground movement with some stuff, gangster shit. and
Really?
all of it, yeah.
So your mom is street. She hood.
Yeah, she's from the street.
Oh shit, that's
From
crazy.
the hood. Actually, she was the wife of the first famous white Russian rapper in Russia.
But your story's fucking insane. So you have tattoos and everything. I want to talk about this Putin
About
tattoo.
Vladimir Putin, yeah.
Why'd you choose to get it?
You know, actually, when the war starts, a lot of people say a lot of not really good shit about Russia or something like that. And I was like showing that I don't give a fuck. I was born here. I will just say it loud.
You got this as a way to show like Russia
It's my
pride.
message, yeah, it's my message. I was in the, как сказать, братан, что я служил в армии?
He was in Russian army.
Oh, you was in the army.
Oh, that's
in Russia,
wild.
once you reach 18, you're obliged to serve for a year. Only if you
I
go
see.
to college, then you can skip it.
Did you have to do that?
I'm not a citizen.
Okay, it's only for citizens.
Yeah.
What was everybody's like thoughts? When you
Oh,
got the tattoo?
shoot.
When I
Oh, shoot. So bro is not even a real Russian citizen. And Russia don't have birthright citizenship. I see. That's crazy.
get the tattoo, like...
So in Russia, you have to have like... You have to somebody in your line has to be Russian for you to be Russian. I feel that.
50,000 of subscribers get off from me like
They
in 1
unsubscribe?
hour.
Wait, so how did the Russian people react?
In
though?
Russia, there is a lot of people who doesn't like this shit, like the government and something like that.
Yeah.
But actually, when I was a little boy, it was a lot of skinheads in Russia.
Yeah.
Like they
Facts.
black people, they with the knife. Even my mom have a scar here. They got a knife in the chest, you know.
Yeah.
And I was 5 years old. And when Putin came, he like he
stopped that
all of
crime.
I
this shit.
see,
Yeah.
I
So that
see.
is why I respect this guy, you know.
Have you traveled anywhere before? You think people would like react differently if you
Actually, yes, I think yes, but I don't give a f. It's my position, and I'm
Right.
like, I'm peaceful enough to don't give a f about
go?
it.
Right. Would
Alright.
you ever want to travel to the USA?
Yes, of course, because I was raised on rap culture, hip hop culture.
Exactly,
I want
exactly.
to check it out from my own eyes, you know.
Let me ask too,
Yeah.
because you got a face tattoo.
Yeah.
What was the decision to do that? Like, how old were you when you got your face tattoo?
23.
Were you ever worried, like, damn, I can't get a job?
I wanted to block a way for me to get a simple, just a normal job.
The person I interviewed in Osaka, Japan,
Yo, that's wild. He got a face tattoo to make sure he never worked a real job. That's dedication, bro. That's dedication to your creativity, I guess.
told me the same thing. How many face tattoos do you have?
I don't remember.
Damn, oh yeah, you got some of your...
Or it could just be a way to make sure you can be lazy. I don't know. Listen, You do you, innit?
Forehead.
Yeah. Even my girlfriend had.
She has a Uzi on her face.
Yeah, when she became my girlfriend, I say, you will never go to the job. Do this shit on your face. I wanted to make her an artist, and I produced an album for her. I say, do this shit. It will be easier for you not to think about normal jobs.
One of my biggest concerns was coming here was about how strict cops and stuff are. You being black.
All right, listen. The whole thing about this guy's getting tattoos on his face just for and encouraging his girl to get a tattoo on his face just for the fact that it makes them stop thinking about getting a normal job ever. That's not coming from a place of that's not coming from a good place mentally. That's not coming from somebody who already believes that they're at that place. Who already believes that they're gonna become famous doing their craft. That's out of fear. You're getting a tattoo just to make sure that there's no way for you to get a normal job. That's you fearing the possibility of you failing, and more so fearing the idea of getting a normal job. A struggle is always gonna come to you. Your struggle could be a normal job, or your struggle could be something else. But you shouldn't fear anything in this world. You shouldn't fear having a normal job. That's just my opinion.
You having all these tattoos. Strict when it comes to locals?
Он спрашивает, как ты думаешь, копы в России менее агрессивны, чем американские копы?
I'm telling you, bro, since I started listening to Russian rap, bro, Russian sounds so cold. Especially when somebody somebody who's street affiliated starts talking Russian. I'm nah. He's Russian, the language actually sounds cold to me nowadays.
They're not aggressive at all. Да нет, нихуя. Там они сразу убивают, братан. I was famous already. I was just walking through the streets and two cops come over me and they just rapped my song and they did nothing to me.
Oh, so cops here fuck with you?
Yeah, sometimes they come like that and they take a photo.
In the USA, most rappers hate the cops. How about out here? Do people like the cops?
I'm just laughing on them, but I don't hate them.
Do you feel like it's easier to make it in the entertainment business in Russia because you're black?
Not because all white people they're not hating black people, but they don't understand us, and for them it's difficult to get your culture. It's difficult to because in USA everyone knows what is it black culture,
right?
And
they're not
in Russia it's just in the beginning,
Yeah.
It's just I was the first who gave them a chance to understand what is it, even when you're black. It's not as easy.
Do they consider you Russian the same way you consider yourself Russian? Not even consider, the same way you are. Do they accept you?
Yes, after I passed the Russian army, after I do
they're
some
okay,
Russian
he did
stuff,
everything.
It was oh, he's Russian. And when they heard my music, they understand what I'm talking about. They get my Russian accent and all of it. They get that I'm Russian, actually. When I went to Africa, it was more difficult to prove them that I'm African than here to prove that I'm Russian. They say, oh, you're white, you're not black. Because in Africa, when you have a little piece of white blood, you're white. And in America, when you have a little piece of black
blood, you're black. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, they was saying,
crazy.
You're white, you're not black. And
yeah, fuck our interview.
Yo, this guy's actually popping. I thought he was more an underground rapper, but bro, this Donny's already this is a whole white Russian Don coming up to this guy asking for a picture. He must be cold. I gotta check him out.
So actually living in Russia, it's not all the time we don't think about politics. We don't give a fuck about all this conflict and something like that, because we know that politics is politics and war is war. It's some bullshit. It's not concerning to us. When you see some people who really thinks about that, it's just because maybe there are nothing to think about. Because normally we're just chilling about all of this shit. If you will just get out and scream that Russia is bullshit, Russia, of course, they will act aggressive, onto your side, but normally they don't give a fuck.
They're happy people, just chilling, just vibing, go to the restaurants, go to the clubs.
Shorty, I'm trying to chill with you.
And after this shit, less.
That's jokes. That's jokes. Yo, he's got motion.
And before we continue, football and basketball season is back, and Price is the best place.
Get your bag, Poudii. Get your bag. Oh, that was a short ad.
It's young Poudii pick.
Respect for that.
Stereotype that's not true about Russia. Damn, is this Batman? What the fuck are they just laughing? Wait, why are they laughing?
Speak about the spy Natasha.
Okay.
American movies, they have a spy.
We do have
Named
a lot
Natasha.
I think that's back and forth though.
Is that all spies or is that just Black Widow, bro? Is every Russian girl spy called Natasha? I don't think so. I think Black Widow has a monopoly over being a Russian spy called Natasha. But correct me if I'm wrong.
movies with American spies too, right?
Yeah, but
it's not a thing.
out of what I heard, there were not a lot
Yo, Mohammed. They got Mohammeds in Russia. That's crazy.
of women spies. So that's just
Oh wait, of course they do, bro. All of the UFC fighters, like all of the dominant UFC fighters these days, are from Dagestan, which is in some way a part of Russia as well. And all the Dagestani UFC fighters, they're all Muslim.
But in
stereotype
American
because
movies, you always get
it's
a woman spy.
A woman, she's beautiful, she's Natasha, she can't get the information.
Yeah, she's hot.
That's the stereotype. That's
But she's
what
with the
meant.
cops.
What's another stereotype that's not true?
And beers were running on the streets.
No joke. I
Bears.
hit him up. I was like, yo, maybe a long shot. Do you know where I could wrestle a bear?
Russians don't really have a connection with bears like that.
Right.
Really?
It's not that thing.
I mean-
Russians are about cats.
I haven't
Russian
seen one
people.
cat.
Bro!
Yo, really? I feel like maybe it's just like certain part of Russia they got bears. Because Russia's huge. You get what I'm saying?
You don't see
know-
them outside because they're all inside.
Bro, a girl I told like I like you, but we're not sleeping
With no fucking
cats
cat, yeah.
in this bed.
No, it cannot be here.
Eating
never had
from the
experienced
same
that.
plates. We cook food, and she's like,
You cannot.
Ugh.
That's crazy.
look, zoom on me.
That's
No,
crazy.
no, pause. No,
Bro,
hey,
no,
hey,
no,
hey,
no, bro, that's crazy.
Can we
Bro, bro, I gotta
change?
teach.
I'm showing a cat.
I gotta teach Russians
Eating
about pause, bro.
off of
no,
a plate.
listen.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Americans be dragging it, bro. Americans, they're just mad freaky. Like, they just think about freaky stuff all the time, so they have to say pause all the time because that's always where their mind goes. So, bro's got a point.
This is a cat. This is not me.
Let me
about
tell you
the
what
boys.
the pause. No, yeah, bro.
This is a cat.
You're not supposed to do that, though.
What the fuck is wrong with you Americans?
Facts.
That is pause, actually.
Bro,
No,
they've
no,
been
no,
pausing
no.
every 1 minute. Let's
Damn.
bounce from here to there.
Pause, bro.
What
What the flip are you
Men
talking
don't
about, man?
bounce.
We bounce in Russia.
Oh. No!
When'd you move here?
I arrived to Russia 2012. I'm 32 years
Sudanese,
who lived
okay.
The first 10 years in Sudan, the second 10 years in Saudi Arabia, then
Yo.
the third 10 years here in Russia.
That's crazy. He's got such an interesting perspective.
Try on that.
You have to.
How much?
Ah,
You know what? I'm finna
1,000. She said 1,500.
this shit up.
Let's go. Let's take a picture. Yeah, where?
Me too. Ask him why did he want a photo.
Почему ты подошел, попросил фоткать? So you see this reaction? This is basically the reaction when every time Russian people come to you and you start speaking in Russian.
Потому что вы крутые ребята. Как бы,
Is it
таких
because
мало,
you guys
я
are so
уважаю
cool?
вас.
I forgot I had this on my head, bro. Bigger size? Biggest size. Like,
Просто фоткаться, то не надо. Если вы будете
She's a Karen, bro. They got Russian Karens out here, bro. Shorty, chill, bro. We're getting publicity for your store. Chill out, bro.
просто фоткаться, то нет.
yup. Because of the yup. The big. So how'd you end up here in Moscow?
Bruh, I mean, like Moscow wasn't even in my list of top 10 options. My uncle, he came to Moscow at 19.
Where was she going? Like, did she go and get was she on the way to get the strap? They had to get at the store quick. Like, I don't know, man.
In 92, he's my father's favorite brother. He was like, yo, make Mohammed come here to study in
Why?
Moscow.
But why did they choose Moscow?
For my father, it was like one of the best options. For a lot of Africans, they see Russia as the friend.
The white
Yeah,
friend.
the white
What?
friend. For Sudan, Russia is much better than, let's say, USA, United
Why?
Kingdom.
Really?
Yep.
Hey! Wait, but why?
There's a
'Cause it's
lot
so-
of countries on that side of the world which see America as the #1 enemy.
Really?
Done.
So
Wow.
like,
Why are you so
okay,
surprised?
okay,
Yeah.
ready? So to us in the States, this is the ultimate do not go place. This is like a level 4 or 5 do not travel.
To Russia.
Bro, on the website it literally said we can't help you if anything goes wrong.
What?
Yes.
So, but
like
that's because of the bad connection between.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To places like Mexico, Central America, coming to the U.S., chasing that American dream. For other countries there, it's like, this is chasing that Russian dream.
It's not the
It's
Russian
not even
dream.
Russian dream.
Russia is the ally against the colonial powers of Britain,
America,
France,
Europe.
Belgium,
Right.
Germany.
Yes, sir.
It's the good white
Oh,
For a
I
lot
see.
of
Okay,
I
I
don't know why he
see.
did.
I see. Because Russia, they put their influence more so on Eastern Europe and tried to take over Europe. They didn't try and take over Africa or even Asia. Or no, actually, no, they did try to take over Asia. They didn't try and take over Africa. They weren't interested. So the Africans are like, yeah, we mess with the Russians. I see where they're coming from.
So, but I
Northern
think a
Africa,
lot of-
Central Africa, and
I mean,
Eastern
like-
Africa. In
or anything,
Nigeria
they
as well, they don't really give a fuck about Russia.
And sometimes
Until
I think
Putin.
Until Putin is crazy.
that reaction of you seeing the name.
Until Putin.
I got a 20-word list I can't say.
It's a fact.
Top word on that
No, that's
list
a
begins
good
with a
fact.
P.
No, but you know why Nigerians love Putin? Because the Brits left Nigeria in shambles. And
Yeah.
now you have one guy
Okay.
resisting NATO, the EU, Putin alone resisting the white colonial powers.
Yeah, let's stop shouting.
Is that...
That's a
Yeah,
No,
colonial
just don't have to
powers.
shout in the street. Because we're in the middle of the
I like
street.
this guy, bro. I like this guy. We do
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a shouter. Like people gotta tell me not to shout all the time. So I get, bro.
Over everything.
Like when I get really passionate about something, I start shouting, and I can't help it.
Over freedom,
Nah,
bro.
anyway, what?
Pretty much, bro. How do I stay safe and get a private jet home?
Yo, these beats are amazing, bro. Where's Poudii getting these beats from, bro?
Out of the entire
I've never
world,
heard
right
such
now,
a bass-heavy track since like 2018.
Swift is top 10 most famous artists.
That's a fact. Thank you so
Artists.
much.
If we go walk down the streets of Moscow,
I'm talking about today.
Извините. Здравствуйте, можно вопрос? Вы знаете Тайлер Свифт? Да. Знаете Тайлер? That's one. А вы знаете Тайлер Свифт? Да. Вот. Two. Йоу. Извините, пожалуйста. А скажите, вы знаете Тайлер Свифт?
Тейлор Свифт.
Да.
Да, знаю.
Well, yeah, Taylor Swift, like obviously, Taylor Swift is like arguably the biggest pop artist of all time. Of course, everyone's gonna know who Taylor Swift is, and she fits that Russian kind of look as well. That Russian Lengers kind of look.
5 out of 5. Знаете? Да. 6 out of 6. А вы знаете Тайлер Свифт?
Да, yes, I know.
7 out of 7.
Hey, yo! Street Russians look like the friendliest people, bro.
Okay.
in Moscow.
No, bro, you just
No.
Wait,
No
but
one knows
also...
Taylor Swift in
Oh, wait, hold
Russia,
on. Wait, nigga, he just went 7 out of 7.
You in Moscow.
This is Russia.
Moscow is not Russia, bro. Moscow is not
That's a
Russia.
fact.
That's something you
But-
guys have to
but let me
understand.
tell-
What?
You reach Volgograd, you
People-
reach Chelyabinsk, you reach Syktyvkar, my
know.
nigga.
That's some places they're not interested in this
No,
music.
but
This
they know 50 Cent. People
no.
that do not know rap, they know 50 Cent. He's the black guy.
50 Cent
Mind
is the
you,
guy who gets
50
9
Cent-
bulls here. He was a legend. You don't know
about
what you heard about me.
No.
You was about the candy shop.
50 Cent is the poster boy
But
of black
also-
people in non-black countries. No one knows
That's
shit.
so
They know
that's
50
so
Cent.
true, bro. I swear down, yeah. Me and my bros were in Morocco, brother. The amount of people, yeah, that were calling me 50 Cent. The amount of people that were calling me or Brian 50 Cent was crazy, bro. Like, what about us is 50 Cent? I was getting 50 Cent and Lamine Yamal. Like, what is going on, bro? So I agree with that sentiment. Everybody for the non-black world, bro, 50 Cent is the poster boy for flipping hip hop. Absolutely.
Dogs, I would think
More
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg
Dogg,
is more famous.
more
than-
Snoop Dogg
yeah.
than 50 Cent.
You know
Nah,
who is
nah.
like 50 Cent? Kanye West.
I would say Kanye. I would think because y'all live on the other side of the road. And I would assume because I'm sure I'm on the other side of the road to y'all too. Kanye West because he has the shoes.
Yes,
he
Kim
has.
Kardashian. When Kanye West married Kim Kardashian,
no, you about to
he
say-
breached the audiences. He went into the white audiences.
He made her famous.
He
Bro.
made her famous that there in your country.
Yo, Kim Kardashian, bro, did not popularize Kanye West to white people, bro. Kim Kardashian wasn't even the face of white people when she started dating Kanye West, and still isn't, bro. Kanye West 100% boosted Kim Kardashian up. Let's just get that out of the way.
Here in all places, she made him
Like,
famous.
really?
Yeah.
That's-
Wait, in Russia?
Okay. In Russia, I get where they're coming from. In Russia, there definitely know Kim Kardashian before Kanye West, so that makes sense.
Kim Kardashian made Kanye famous?
That's
Bruh,
wild.
A lot of Russian people don't know that she was.
You know why? Because Kim Kardashian's Armenian.
Is there a lot of Armenians in Moscow?
What?
Yeah, I heard the accent, right? I should probably move after that.
So we're passing by the biggest library in Russia, Lenin's library.
This looks
Lenin's
grand.
library.
Just as in the U.S., you have the Senate and you have the House of Representatives. This is the House of Representatives.
I see.
Государственная Дума.
All the decisions in this country go
From this building, yeah. This is where.
everything.
Bro, what is that building?
This is the FBI headquarters.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the KGB. That's
Real
wild.
pussy friends,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Pussy friends.
Hey, whoa!
To the
Stop with the word!
That's not the F word.
Putin is from the KGB.
Yo!
KGB, Russian FBI control the country.
Yo!
Hello, this Poudii brother.
But you need
Do you like Poudii's leg? Send $10,000.
Yo!
Fuck. But if a
look
KGB
behind
captain doesn't like you, you're done. Bro,
He wanted to go out, right?
you are done.
What is the
I just said it. It's the Russian FBI.
I
It's the
think it's
Russian
even
CIA.
mixed CIA with
and
the FBI.
And the KGB
Yeah,
controls
KGB is like Russian FBI and CIA combined. It's all one institution for them. If you guys don't know, FBI is like the Federal Bureau of Investigation, so they handle intelligence within the United States. CIA is intelligence outside of the United States. MI5 is intelligence within the UK. MI6 is intelligence outside of the UK. But the KGB's probably got those both together.
in Russia. You could be an army
And in
general.
America.
Mind you, there's a whole KGB behind us, by the way.
Yeah. And that's even a
Wild.
black Namira.
What the fuck is a black Namira, bro? What the fuck? What?
Yo, that is wild. In Russia, military vehicles have distinct black license plates with white numbers marking them as part of armed forces.
Bro, wait! Wait, no! What's a black Namira? What's a black Namira? No! Bro, there's buses! There's buses! No! Why are we speeding? Why are we speeding? We just went 100 and they're like, drive me to the airport. Now!
Yo, Poudii's freaking out. Yo, I'm watching this video. It makes me low-key want to go to Russia. The thing is, yeah, I'd go to Russia never on my ones. I would never go to Russia on my ones in my life. But the way Poudii's gone about it, where he's got this whole entourage of people he can like mesh with, that is exactly how I'd want to go to Russia.
What? We as black people, wherever we're from, we are loud. Pay attention to how quiet this bus is.
Until we
The
get
whole
it.
bus is staring at us. We've had a ton of situations of people coming to us like, yo, why you shouting? And we're just like, yo, Mohammed,
like this.
That's universally black.
You think so?
Like Africans from
yeah.
any country, they're lively.
The emotion.
It's not being loud.
Nigerians speak very loud.
Bro,
too. Yeah,
if I start
very,
speaking like a
very,
Nigerian now,
very.
if I
Yeah.
start speaking, like
That's
I'm
already
using my
good.
whole body to communicate.
yeah,
Facts.
Because I cannot just be
That is exactly how Nigerians talk, bro. When they talk, the essence, just the passion of what they're saying will fill their body in immediately.
standing there like, yo, Poudii, this is the Moscow. No, I have to like, yo, Poudii, this is the Moscow.
Are most people here quiet?
99%, bro.
Yeah.
99
That nigga's filming us
99.
right now behind your back, bro.
Because we
That
are
nigga's
being
filming.
like
Let's
loud.
say
Yo,
hi.
that's
What's
wild.
up?
You want to be in a
Oh,
video?
he speaks English. He speaks English.
Ask him.
You speak English, right?
Do a lot of people here speak English?
The thing is that Russia's education is one of the best in the world. So you have schools, like public schools, you don't have to pay a dime for, where you learn English, French, and German.
That's
without paying
wild.
money for that shit.
But yeah,
That's
in
sick.
high school you can learn French.
Wait, right?
look up Burn.
Only Americans speak French.
Here's what it is. It's not the educational system. We don't really learn about like internationally
No,
stuff.
your
All my
100%. You man can blame the American government. They don't teach you nothing about geography or the earth in general, bro.
international stuff I learned was as an adult in the last like 7
Facts.
8
Bro,
years.
if we match a college graduate from America
And from
with
Russia.
a high school
from
graduate in Russia,
Yeah.
the
He would
high
be
school
smarter.
graduate will fuck.
Be smart.
If you're not from Harvard,
We learned a lot about our history.
Yo. This bro in the back is dialed in, bro. He's definitely speaks English because he's like, yeah, that's true.
This is our history.
He started telling me
Give
our
me the
history.
date.
You don't like America, do you?
Bro, it's not about I don't like
No,
America.
let me ask,
I know the fact about.
let me ask.
Tell me, I love America actually, and the American dream and everything, but I know all the facts and the truth. I mean, like, I can't say that Americans are stupid and still loving America.
Yeah.
That's the fact. Americans are stupid.
He's like, I hope to go there one day.
Bruh,
Okay, wait. Okay, what's
hope
your,
to what?
what's your true
Bruh.
thoughts about Americans?
I never dreaming about going
Even
to
if you
America.
pay
Not today,
Muhammad
not
to go
tomorrow,
to-
not after
don't like
tomorrow.
Because he comes from the other parts
not
of
in
the
a bad
world,
way.
from the Saudis, the
I have-
Ethiopians,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Iraqs.
Difference.
Let me
Can't
ask you a
speak.
question. This is very important, right? Tyler, I remember when she came to the U.S., had like got in trouble because she said she wasn't black. Because in South Africa, if you're mixed, you're colored, right? Does that same rule apply to like over here?
That's
So
the
like,
question.
Kinda, yeah, yes, we have it here.
so like,
I mean,
if someone's mixed, they don't consider them black.
They don't
Explain-
consider
not all of
themselves
them.
black.
No, but how about the others? Like,
The
what do
thing
they
is that
consider?
you don't have a black population in Russia. What you
why
have
there's
is
no-
immigrants in Russia.
But that's different for you though, because you're born and raised here.
I'm 1 in a million, bro. Like
Like you-
your family, they've been in America like 7 generations, 8 generations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since like
There's
the
nothing here.
transatlantic
Or
slave trade.
let's take the UK. Yeah? They have like 3 generations, 4 generations.
More than 3 generations.
I don't
That's
think
it,
that
you
we'll
can
ever
count.
get to that point in Russia.
Yeah.
Most black people in Russia, for them, Russia is like a place. You live here, you work here, and then you move.
You remember in a car when I
Facts,
was saying that
facts.
Russia is a white country? That's what I meant. This can be like minimum the second house, but this place can never be our first house.
Facts.
Really?
Never. As I
Facts.
told you, 10 years Sudan, 10 years Saudi Arabia, I have like 3 different homes. Home is where my mom is. If I bring
Yeah.
my mom to Russia, I'll stay with her in Russia. Damn.
Yeah, facts.
I
Facts.
would take all of you.
Shit look mid to me, but what
Say
about it
Russia.
is like making it not feel like home to you.
Look around. How
Yeah.
many people like go to
Yeah,
DC?
it's not only this. I mean, like anytime. Look, it's been 12
Yo,
years. I can't be
that's
walking-
how you know, bro. That's how you know, like, these men, like, it's still uncomfortable to be black in Russia. Because what the flip was this kid looking back about, smiling, bro?
Yeah, it's not only
If you're walking through your city, yeah, and a white kid is looking at you like you're from a zoo, like he's in an amusement park, or he just spotted a flipping dolphin or some shit, bro. They're not used to, even if you were raised there, they're not used to seeing black people, bro.
this. I mean, like anytime. Look, it's been 12 years. I can be walking in the center of the city, and some people gonna make me feel like, why did you come to our place and what are you doing? Take
Exactly.
your thing and leave. Russia gives me a lot. I love Russia,
Yeah.
and Sams knows this. I really love this country for many, many different reasons. But for me, it's not my house yet.
Oh my god, they got the
Do you feel
Russian
like it's
music.
kind of harder breaking into the comedy scene as a black woman here in Russia?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe it helps me in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it helped.
Yeah.
You like stand out in a way.
Yo, I like her
Yes,
energy,
they
bro.
don't
Poudii knows how to pick these people, bro. I already like this girl's energy as well.
know nothing about our lives.
Is your subject matter, are you mostly discussing like black issues or something, like black jokes?
Few black jokes
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning and about my experience like woman.
I never would have expected a woman in comedy in Russia, furthermore black. I thought that was so interesting, especially as a career path here. So does Russia have a big comedy scene?
You know, it's new. Maybe for 20 years now, they say like stand-up comedy is a new rap.
Ah, I see.
What's a popular like Russian drink?
Alcoholic?
Yeah.
Vodka?
Vodka, yeah, I was gonna say.
God damn. Why is
Vodka?
vodka so popular?
I don't know. You can make it at home, so why
Y'all
not?
don't drink tequila here, right?
No, girls drink tequila.
Yeah.
А вы сможете на английском объяснить, что это на стол?
Да, конечно.
Да.
Okay, we want have 2 infusions with fresh cranberry or fresh cherry, okay?
I speak Russian, bro. As long as listen, I'm gonna say.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's good. It tastes good. It tastes like a small mixed drink. So, how did you end up in Russia?
How? My parents was students in Soviet Union
From what
and
country?
Guinea-Bissau.
Okay, Guinea-Bissau.
This is West
Okay.
Africa. So now my mom work in embassy
She works in the Guinea-Bissau embassy
here. Yeah.
in Russia. She just
I
came as a
see.
student and
Yeah,
she liked
yeah,
it a
yeah.
lot. Did your dad come here at the same time?
My dad was here before my mom.
They already knew each other?
They
First
met
time?
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they just must liked it. They was
I
like, oh,
see.
this is fire. Let's just stay here.
Да.
Does most people who
Nah.
travel here for school, do they end up liking Russia?
Yeah, of course, of course. I was in Guinea-Bissau like in September, and my relatives who was students here, they know the language till now.
Do you think a lot of mixed people here embrace their
Blackness?
blackness? Yeah.
No. I feel sorry for them because I think this is a journey, and most of them they don't feel like they're black.
Do you feel like there's a lot of black people here?
Yeah.
But it goes back to that problem where a lot of them don't embrace it.
But I have my friends.
Yeah.
They're black too. We're friends not because we're black.
Right. But I feel like that's common though. Even in the US, if you're Hispanic, then you're naturally gonna also want to be around people who have your same life experiences.
I always like the idea of sisterhood, you know.
Yeah.
She is so cool.
Missing here in Russia? Like sisterhood?
Yeah.
You have a lot of black girlfriends here?
Not a lot, but yeah, 2, 3. I'm glad, but I want us to be like big girls' night, you know, like making braids to each other. I feel like I don't have enough.
What do you think it'll need to take for there to be more, I guess, black women here too?
There are a bunch of black people here, but Russia is too big, so we just like
all in different places.
Not all
different
live in
places.
one location. So what flavor is this?
Blackberry.
See, now we did opposite.
Yeah.
This one's good.
This is my favorite.
Damn, she's.
Does that happen a lot? When you walk out in public, you get recognized?
Sometimes.
Are you like used to it now?
No, I'm shy, but it feels nice.
That's hot. She's
Shy if you're a stand-up comedian. Being a stand-up comedian, that's probably one of the most bravest things to do.
Yes, but when I'm in a show, I am more confident and strong. I can do it. But in life, I'm like.
That's so
how
true,
brave you
man.
have to
I'm
be?
the same
Like,
way.
a lot of people don't have the guts for that.
This is my other side.
If you're a naturally shy person, how do you like lock into that?
I'm shy like this person. I feel like I have some masks when I'm a comedian. Bella. And Bella like homegirl. This is two different Bella.
Y&W Melly versus Melvin. The comedy you and the real life you is two different
she's
people.
Confident. She can tell her shit out. It's okay.
Yeah.
That guy was wham. I'm loving this camera work, bro.
One of the things I heard about coming here, it's not really possible to be an entrepreneur here or to get rich. If you're like a business owner or whatever, your funds are like controlled by the government and there's no real entrepreneurs. But I'm here and I see the most Maybachs I've ever seen in my life. I see the most nice cars I've ever seen.
Yo, yes, communism. So if you make lots of money in Russia, the government are like, yeah, okay, let's just figure out what to do with your money. That's wild. Where does the motivation come from?
People getting money, but is it actually possible to be an entrepreneur? To actually possible to get rich?
One of the best things about Russia is that Russia is a developing country. So you have a lot of opportunities to make money. It's quite easy for you to find a venture to make money, a venture to get big.
Let's say you have a business, and let's say after the business profits for the year, it profits a flat even 1 million USD.
Yeah.
Let's say you're the only owner or whatever.
Yeah.
How much of that do you get to keep after profits?
It's not hard to make it. In Russia, it's hard to keep it. As soon as you get big, you become a like global company that has to do with national interest, a company that has, let's say, 10 or millions of Russians using their services.
But is it your? But like,
it's yours. So when you reach that level, the government is like knock, 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 knock. We want the data. We want part of the money.
It has some truth to it, but it's not full truth to it.
It has some truth.
So like,
yeah, man. This makes me think about Khabib. Like, I wonder, like, Khabib is like, he's got to have at least 5 million, if not more. If you guys don't know, Dana White barely pays his fighters. So his highest paid fighters, Conor, Khabib, they're making under 10 million. Boxers who are on the level of Conor and Khabib, bro, they've got tens of millions. Do you get what I'm saying? But Khabib, I'd say his net worth is probably 5-6 million. How much of that is he keeping? That's interesting from a Russian perspective.
it's like you're able to be an entrepreneur, but once you get too rich, then now it's like you have no choice but to give us some of your wealth. Is there a certain number you think that like you have to hit before the government starts being inside of your pocket?
You know that there's Amazon, yeah? So in Russia we have Wildberries. That's something like Russian Amazon. There was a company selling goods,
right?
And they became the biggest company in Russia. What does that mean? Money, access, and info.
And they was like, yo, we need some of that.
Knock, knock, knock.
Was it known how much percentage of that was taken?
No, you never find out. You just say that, yo, the owner of this bank sold it to the government.
And it was one of the things, it's like, you ain't got a choice.
You pay or you lay down.
Right.
So it's not hard to get it in Russia.
Right.
It's hard keeping it.
Like Russia is like a
police state.
Police state, right?
Moscow is the safest city in Europe. Here,
every time I go somewhere,
safer than the US.
But every time I go somewhere, everybody be like, "This is the safest city in the world."
So Moscow is considered Europe. The thing is, Moscow is closer to Europe than Asia. Do you get what I'm saying? But Russia as a country is considered Asia. So there's that. Or is it? Maybe I'm confused. Anyway.
At any time of the day, any spot of the city, you can just be walking around throwing out money. No one will get.
There's a lot of stairs here, though. Sometimes it's like, oh, this person's fresh. Let me come take a picture with you. But I started to notice it's the same cadence of smile, same cadence of laugh.
The same approach.
Every couple seconds.
The same questions.
Yeah.
Everything.
The same phrase over and over.
I want to take a photo.
Yeah. And then they go away laughing.
That's one of the bad sides of black experience in Russia. You never feel human. You're always a toy.
You was telling me there's a game that people play when they see a black guy.
Yeah, so let's say it's a group of 3 kids, yeah? And they see a black guy approaching them. The guy that notices the black guy first knocks his friend on the shoulder and he wins the game. Sometimes it'd be a group of 7 kids and one guy just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, shit.
Bro.
Do you ever get offended from that?
Nah. Bro,
Never.
we are gods. We are gods.
Yeah.
And when you're black in Russia...
Stop right there, buddy. Stop. Let's pause right there. We are not deities. Let's carry on. Anyway, shout out to
You really
bro.
feel it. You really feel the power of black presence. Because anywhere I go, room full of celebrities, even policemen, I feel that I don't want to say like an advantage, but some kind of influence on them. I don't know.
You know what? I understand where he's coming from. Because, like, if you're in a country like Russia, bro, and you're black, and people have this thing about you, like, you disrupt energy wherever you go. And this is like, if you're somebody who's black in Russia and you speak the language and you understand what everyone else is going on, that taps into metaphysics. That taps into your ability to control reality. Just your existence in a country like that can already manipulate space. Do you get what I'm saying? Cause a disruption in reality. So, yeah, we are pretty powerful.
Maybe because black culture is so influential. Maybe because it just works on the contrast.
Yeah.
I don't know, but anywhere I get to in Russia, I feel the highest in the room.
That's a good way to flip it. But I feel like that's because he knows Russian. If I was there, I'd be scared.
So I asked this to a few of y'all. Do y'all consider Russia home?
Let me answer last. Yeah.
We're talking about it. Yeah.
Yo. These man, listen, I know Russia knocks on your door after you make $1 million, but maybe I'll just make 500K and keep it at that, because these men are living nice. Like, look how these men are living, bro. It's looking swell.
I cannot consider Russia as a home. It could be a place that I would like to stay in, but it would never be the home with the meaning of home. And anytime you can hear it anywhere in Moscow, yo, go back to your place. That's the thing that makes you feel, yo.
It's like they constantly like remind you that you're an outsider.
Yeah, of course. I was talking to Bill about this some time ago. We just immigrated in Russia. Yeah, we've been living here. We're doing a lot of things. People like us and everything. But at the end, we came here.
For example, me, I consider like Russia home. I sort of see myself as this kind of person. I don't stay in a place. So I'm always here and there. I grew up here. I came here when I was 16. I didn't know shit.
So no, that's right.
Russia sort of shaped me to this person that you see.
But that's what I mean. I love Russia. Kind of patriotic of this country. Kinda. But that's not changing the fact that I still cannot say that Russia is my home.
So for me, it's the opposite. I cannot say Nigeria is my home. Right. If I went back to Nigeria tomorrow, I'll be lost. Like, that's how bad it is.
I do want to talk about something.
Bro. If you went, like, bro, you moved from Nigeria to Russia when you were 16, and you the Nigerian accent is still there. If you went back to Nigeria, Nigerians would accept you with open arms, bro. You're still in tune with the culture. You were cognitive fully when you left. I disagree with that. I feel like, I don't know if you call it Stockholm syndrome, whatever, just like being somewhere so long that you want to stay there, but as soon as he goes back, he'll realize that it's better on the other side. That's what I feel like about his opinion.
Positive. What is y'all favorite things about living in Russia?
I think it's really safe. And number 2 is transportation. Like, the metro is super clean. There's never any delays with anything. Like, you get on a train, bro, you get to where you're trying to go.
This is why I was saying, like, I cannot praise Russia without shitting on my country.
Oh my God, you don't.
Just listen, like,
You don't
hear
have to.
me,
Just say, I like
hear
this
me
about-
out. In my personal experience, all of the fucked up experiences that I've had in Russia hasn't been from Russians.
I had
That's
a
all
bad
I'm saying.
experience, a lot of bad experience of Russian.
That's all
Like Bella has been in the stand-up world for like 5 years, right? She has been top for the last 3 years. And Bella has a show of her own that she invented, came up to the company let's try this out. Despite the fact that she's been hot just for 2 years, they like the idea and now the show's out. There's no stumbling block. You don't have to know someone there to help you do something. If you have
that's so true.
Idea, it will make money.
Bro, if you try and do that in the UK or America, bro, they'll put on some garbage show because somebody was the daughter of somebody else before you ever got your chance, bro. Yeah, you can like make something out of yourself, but the amount of rubbishness that you have to go through with corporations and the stuff that's already in place that you need to disrupt to get your rise is crazy, bro. So I understand where these men are coming from.
Russians try shit. To put a wrap on everything, what is something that y'all want to share to the world about being black in Russia? Where I'm from, a lot of people don't know y'all exist. I would say, number one, there definitely is sort of like a black community going on, but it's not integrated into the Russian society. And that's why y'all
separate.
don't know that blacks exist in Russia.
Yeah.
You came, you saw, and you got surrounded by a lot of black people who do a lot of things here. We would like to share this with the other African and black from the other side.
We here, like.
Yo, I love Bella so much, bro. She's the best, bro. Like her energy, like
about your experience.
My experience.
Her energy is amazing, bro. Amazing.
Black woman.
Bro, she's famous. She's making money. I think she's good.
Это даже не описать. Мне кажется, she could. I think for her,
like ups and downs.
For her, it's more than like a message to them. Like, there's a black woman in Russia, and I exist, and I'm a famous black woman in Russia, Africa.
Like,
you are famous.
It's okay.
Ain't no wrong with that.
Sometimes it's difficult, but if I can make it,
if we made it in Russia,
we could.
You can make it anywhere. That's the main point. Because remember when we were talking, I was like, yo, for a black person to be born and raised, to stay here for 20 years, to have a family, it has to be something bizarre. So we are like a testimony to the fact that if a black person could make it in Russia, you can make it anywhere.
Facts. This is beautiful, man. Poudii, what a video.
That the Lord has made, I will just and He has made me glad. He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I am so glad. I will just for He has made me glad. Hallelujah. He has made me glad. I am so glad. I will just for He has made me glad.
Yo, what a video. Like, what a video. That's introduced me to a whole culture in a part of the world that I thought it could never exist in, and widened my perspectives immensely. Let me know what you guys think about that. Peace.